But to revisit something as traumatic as abuse can be frightening up front, but it's certainly worth the healing that's going to come out on the other end.
Hey there, everybody. Happy Thursday to you. How are things going this week? How have you been? I am just taking a moment here to check in with you all. I will be online today reviewing your post and here to connect and support you. So feel free to comment here in this thread or to submit your post for approval. I look forward to connecting and hearing how you all are doing. I wanted to read you a little thing that I came across today about perfectionism, okay? So I love this statement. Today, I will renounce my perfectionism. Right on, right? Oh my gosh. And instead, lovingly embrace all of who I am. As a child, I earned my right to exist by being perfect. How many of you can identify with that? Yeah, it's really common for survivors of abuse to find themselves in family cultures or environments where being perfect, getting everything right, doing everything right is the way to survive. So, I'm sure you can relate. Goes on to say, in my dysfunctional family, mistakes were simply not acceptable. Over and over, however, perfection proved to be an unattainable goal. The mistakes and failures that come with being human constantly mocked me. Most damaging of all, my perfectionism drove me to try to be someone who I am not. As a part of my recovery, I've discovered that there is something incredibly freeing about acknowledging that I am a combination of my strengths and limitations. Whoa, right? That's powerful. So today, I will love and respect the frightened child within me who had to be perfect to be acceptable. Today, I will celebrate my humanness and the qualities that make me who I am. So I wanted to offer that today because I know that perfectionism is certainly something that I have struggled with in my own journey, wanting to be right, wanting it to be perfect, wanting to look good all the time. And boy, there are a lot of consequences that come with that mindset. One of the things that I have on my phone as like the screensaver is a little saying that says, if you look for perfection, you'll never be content. So when we find ourselves in this place where we think that the way to be valued, the way to be loved, maybe even the way to avoid punishment or blame or abuse is to be perfect, we get ourselves on a little bit of a treadmill and it's never quite good enough, right? The bar seems to always keep changing and moving. Maybe you can relate to that. So I want to welcome you all today to just notice where perfectionism is blocking you in your life. What are those things that you're putting off or you're avoiding because you're not sure if you can do it perfectly? And maybe try today to take a little step forward in those areas, allowing it to be imperfect. I share this story with my clients in the Beyond Surviving program, and I want to share it here with you today. One of the things that I noticed about one of my favorite speakers is that she always gets up on the stage, and the first thing she does is ask the audience, if you see me make a mistake, if I do something imperfectly, I'd love for you all to just shout out, "You're so beautiful." And so she goes on to like start her talk and deliver her speech, and invariably she will mess up. She'll stumble over her words or she'll trip or something. And the entire audience, "You're so beautiful," immediately in that moment, which I just think is so cool because what she's really tapping into there is a way of transforming mistakes. So rather than imperfections or mistakes being a space and an opportunity to beat herself up, make herself bad and wrong, get nervous or shamed or scared, she creates it as a celebration. So I have really latched onto that myself, and particularly in the time when I was really struggling in this area, and I noticed that anytime I was making mistakes, boy, I would just go into like a self-blame spiral that, oh man, it was not pretty. So to challenge this, I came up with my own little phrase of when I would make a mistake or something wouldn't turn out quite perfectly, I would say, "Damn girl, that's amazing." So that's my little phrase. And maybe today you can think of a little phrase for yourself as well that will help you to begin to celebrate all of who you are, even those imperfections, even those mistakes, and find the beauty in the wholeness of you, which is everything. Have a really, really beautiful day. I look forward to hearing from you. I'll see y'all next time. Bye now.